Hello Legacy Savers, Marsh here. So today we're going to look at the first day on volume, prisms and cylinders in regard to that. You're going to want your notebook, the foldable that we've been using for all of these notes, pencil, and then you might want a calculator as well today. So today we're going to start actually on the very first flap right here, volumes of prisms and cylinders. So go ahead and open up to that one. Formulas for today. We're going to be actually using pretty much only one formula, and that is volume equals the area of the base times the height. B is the area of your base. Depending on what shape that is, it could be a rectangular prism, again, a trapezoidal prism, any of that. So you are going to need to remember your area formulas. And then H is, of course, the height of the prism. Volume of the cylinder, pi r squared times H, basically area of the base times the height. R is still the radius of your base. H is still the height of the cylinder that you're looking at. So I have this first example. We need to find the volume here. So volume equals base times my height. This is a square prism, or actually not a square, rectangular prism. That was my bad there. So this should be a rectangular prism. Let's find the area of my base. So that would be 3 times 2, because it's a rectangle. So B would be equal to 6. My height is 4. My volume, 6 times 4, 24 inches. Now, since it's volume and you're talking 3 dimensions, you are going to be using now cubed for a label, not just squared. So cubed is now your label on all of your volume problems. Let's try another one. So it looks like, guys, I have a triangular prism because there's triangles for my 2 bases. So still same formula, capital B times my height. Let's find our capital B. This one's going to be a little bit more, because it looks like my base is 8, my height is 7. So an area of a triangle, that's base times my height of my triangle divided by 2. So that would be 56, because that's 8 times 7, divided by 2. So my big B is 28. So volume is 28 times my height, which if I would stand this guy perfectly on its base, I would get 13 for a height. So my volume is 28 times 13, which is 364 centimeters cubed, because I'm talking volume. Now let's go ahead and work on our cylinder here. So going back here, volume of my cylinder, pi r squared times my height. So I got volume equals pi r squared times my height. Okay, let's plug in what we know. Pi, we're just going to use 3.14. My radius, 4.2 squared, times my height, which is 7.5. Okay, let's go ahead and figure this out. 3.14 times 4.2 squared times 7.5. I get a volume for this said cylinder, aka can of soup, 415.42 millimeters cubed. One last problem with volume of cylinders. Notice, guys, on this one, let's just write our formula. Pi r squared times height. Notice this one, they did again give us the diameter. We always want half, so my radius would be 7, because that would be half of the 14. So 3.14, can't draw my 1 there, times my radius, which is 7 squared, times the height, 7. So we need to figure out what is 3.14 times 49, because that's 7 squared, times 7, which is an answer of 1077.02. This would be yards cubed. And that's the end of this video. See you later, Sabers.